Okay, we're going to do a quick lesson on how to fiberglass upside down. I hadn't seen very many videos about this, so I figured I'd put one up. It's really easy. I have this area already glassed over. As you can see, I put a couple pieces up. It's nice and sticky. What you do is take your mixing brush that you mix up your fiberglass resin with, and when the brush is starting to stiffen up, that's when it's the best time. If you wait much longer than that, it won't be sticky enough. If you go too much before that, it also won't be sticky enough, and then it'll fall. But it's real easy. All I'll do, I'll simply crease it a little bit, kind of get it how I want it. Oh, and make sure these little hairs are off the side too. And get a nice clean piece. Then I'll stick it right up there, kind of in place. And the important part is to take like a pair of scissors or something and run that crease right there. That way you'll get a nice tight seal when you go to glass it in. And then just kind of take your finger, rub it in. I'll take my finger here and start the top piece. And then kind of work it this way a little bit, see, so because you could have some folds starting. See? So you want to kind of get that nice and smooth where you want it. And then just take and get it on. Make sure you get it all stuck on there. Because if there's any pieces that aren't stuck, it's not gonna be stuck up there, and you'll have a little bubble there. But that's that. And here, we'll move over to here. Right here, see, I'll show you. Just go straight upside down too. You know, you just kind of. And I like to stretch it when I'm going upside down. You know, boom, get that up there, and then kind of bam. And there you go. It's nice and good. Make sure your edges are nice and smooth, because those are going to be little sharp points you'll have to sand down later after you put resin on it. But yeah, this is pretty much ready for resin now. I like to add a little acetone to my resin so it soaks out real good, and that's about it. Yeah, we're going to mix up a bowl of resin real quick. I've been using Ill Street Composites. They're in South Carolina, carbonfiber.us. We were using U.S. Composites in Florida, but they absolutely refuse to ship same day. Unlike Ill Street, they'll ship same day, but U.S. Composites will not, under any circumstances, ship same day. So, I'll pour a little in there. I'm going to need about half a bowl or so. I'm probably going to actually need more than that. So, there we go. And then I like to add some resin. Acetone, make it a little thicker than au jus sauce. For this, I'll add 2 or 3 capfuls. You know. That makes it nice and runny, and it spreads a little farther too. You know, get it all mixed in there. You know, once you get it mixed in, it doesn't really affect it too much, but it definitely soaks out easier. Okay, we're going to go put some on. Alright, we're just going to add the hardener real quick. I'm getting pretty good at this. I'm getting pretty good at the amount I need in hardener. I'm just going to add about like that, you know. I always find that I usually add not enough hardener because I want it to give me a little more time, but we're talking minutes. You know, get it mixed real good. Then we're going to put some up on the glass. Now when you're doing it upside down, it'll sure drip on you, so you want to keep your brush clean. I'll just get resin on one side, and you know, see, it'll take it right up. And this thin glass soaks out pretty easy. And if you have any bubbles that you come across, just hit it with a little more resin. They should usually fill right up. And like I said, that glass won't come down. But yeah, after you do this and it hardens, you'll want to, you know, hit it with the sander real quick to take down the edges. You almost need to do that every time. What I'll usually do though is I'll give it another coat of resin after it hardens. Then I'll sand it. That way you got a good layer of resin between layers of cloth. And you can do it a little quicker too, you know, just. And it, like I said, it won't fall. Yeah, up there in that crease, you want to make sure you get enough in there. And see how it sucks it on in. See, you'll know when it's saturated. And when I get to these edges, I'll just, you know. Don't take too much time on this or else it'll start to harden on you. You usually get, if you use a little less hardener, you'll get about 20 minutes before it starts to harden. That's pretty much it.